Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to your money and career reading. And this is for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So the back end of January and all of February. With me, Julie Poole. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. This is good for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and cross-watching. And it's all money, finances and career. So let's see what's going on for you, my lovely people. I'm going to pull one card from each of these oracle decks, and then for the main themes, all right, and then we're going to get more detail with the tarot. All the cards that I use are linked below in the description box, along with the links to book in with me if you'd like a private session, and also your 2023 readings, and my new podcast. I've just started podcasting this last week. There's a bit of a binge there. There's 4 or 5 on there at the moment. Be wonderful if you could follow me there. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. Alrighty, we have got 3 from Leo, greedy. Everybody else had 1 or 2. You've got 3 that have come out for you. So we have Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. We have got Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. And Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Okay, those are the animal oracle. We'll go into them in more detail. These are the Australian animal oracle, which have been gifted to me by their creator, which is Nature's Compass. They're very lovely. They've also gifted you a discount if you would like to purchase these cards. All that information is in the link with the cards. And you have Crow, Universal Law. This is a beautiful card of really pushing into being all that you can be. The universal law, the law of attraction, bringing to you that which you are wanting. And I want to take one from the unicorn cards as well. Main theme, please, for my Leos. Main theme for money, business, career. You've got 2 from here. Let's have a look what we've got. Cosmic Emerald. It's a bit glary, but you'll see it when I bring the camera down. Create perfect health, access divine abundance. And you have stand in your power. That's another second message now about power. So Leo, we want you stepping into that power. When those cards come up, it's saying you're not accessing all of your power. We need to tap into it, okay, to make things happen. So it says be passionate about your vision, bring about positive changes. Now, let's just talk about changes for a moment before we go to the tarot. End of January and all of February, we are in a very significant, fast-moving shift forward into something different. This is everybody, but each sign is getting a different emphasis. Your emphasis is on your power, getting into your power so that you can move things forward. So last week we had Mars go direct. Today Mercury goes direct. By next week, I believe every single planet is going direct. And that means the motion to push you forward is with you, to allow changes to happen that will benefit you. All right. So let's bring the camera down while we then get the tarot to go with this. But before we do, let me just show you these cards a little bit more clearly. So Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So sometimes, it all happens overnight and it all happens very quickly, but that's rare. Generally, we're building something that we're moving towards gradually. And the Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. This is saying you really need to look within. What is the soul saying? What is the inner being? What is the inner guidance that wants to be heard? That we don't want the head to get in the way with all the ifs and buts and maybes. This is really feeling it in your being, okay? Now, Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Look at those eyes, the intensity for you to really step in your power to make things happen. Crow Spirit, being with you here now to, again, we're tapping into that inner being. 24 is the number 6, which is all about that inner self, the soul energy driving you forward. There's something significant here. And these 2, I do love these unicorn cards. They're so beautiful. Number 31, which comes to 4, which is about foundations. Create perfect health, access divine abundance. Now we've got the heart center here with, again, stand in your power. Number 14, which is a 5, which is change. So we want to step into more of the power that we can access if we can just tap into it, which is why we have that deep dive there. And it says, be passionate about your vision, bring about positive change. So the vision is very much tapping into universal law. It's the law of attraction. We visualize it, we imagine it, we step into alignment with it, and we begin to create it. So there is shift and changes here. For you, my Leos, it's very much about, where am I disempowered? It's my job, my business, my customers, what's going on? Am I being disempowered? Am I giving my power in the wrong places, in the wrong ways? We're questioning that so that we can balance that health. Yeah, I'm just asking about this one. Okay, let's stay with this for a moment. When we are trying to get the glare off the camera, it's very dark outside. We've got snow and all sorts of nasty stuff going on. When we have a job or a life that is out of balance, you know, we're working too hard, too many hours, too much stress, too much office politics and all of that stuff, it can affect our health, our mental health, emotional health, and physical health. Then it will manifest through. So we want to be looking at bringing balance so that we can get the health back into a good place. Okay, all right, let's have a look at the tarot. Tell me more, please. So predominantly, let's move him up there a little bit. Power, power, power for my Leos. Tell me more, please. Every single sign has had cards of change. And your change is, where is my power? Let's get into it. Let's allow myself to really step forward. So you've got the 3 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the Star. Good, I'm liking to see that. The Star is then healing and balancing that 10 of Wands, which can be affecting health for some of you, that stress and strain and struggle. And we've got the Empress, beautiful, abundance, creativity, and the 7 of Wands, which is you holding the courage of your convictions, defending yourself, protecting yourself in terms of your energy and your power. So the 3 of Wands, under the slow and steady. 3 of Wands is all about expansion and growth. It's also trips and travel and pushing overseas. So those of you with your own business, this is the time to move more into an international, global market. You know, with the internet the way it is now, we don't need to be just providing a service locally. Let's create digital products. Let's get products out there so that we can expand out across the globe. For those of you in employment, I'm trying to tap into as many of you as I can in terms of money and career. With employment here, this is saying, what do I want? What do I need? Where is my ships coming in? What's on my ship? That's your desire. That's your dreams and goals. So you're looking at that and really planning, what is my next stage? I'm ready for more. So this can be going for a different job with a different company, or a different job within your own company, a different department, a different project, a different thing. We want more. We want some growth going on here, because it doesn't matter what job we do, after a while we master it and then we're not growing at all. So we need to get out of the comfort zone so that we can grow and stretch a little bit more. And there are offers and opportunities coming your way. You've got the Knight of Cups. Now, he's quite quick. This is an offer, an opportunity. He's holding the cup out there to say, here you go. Here's something that is going to make you happier, more fulfilled, more enriched. So if you find that in your current job, in your current business, it's a bit stale, it's a bit, been doing the same thing, different day, just the same thing over and over again, we're getting a little bit stale. So we want something new. When things get stale, that 10 of Wands, it starts to feel like a burden. We lose the excitement, we lose the passion, and it all starts to feel a bit heavy and a bit intense. And so by creating something new, it gives it new life, new energy, new batteries. Yeah. So we have this shift forward from where it's been very heavy and very intense. And I'm aware that at the moment I've not tapped into investments in my retirees. We'll come on to that in a moment. But this is really for those of you in work and business that it has been a struggle. It's been hard work, but we're wanting to come away from that now by stepping into your power. You're able to tap back into, with your star card there, your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations, and to bring balance where it was all heavy and tired. That is going to heal, and that is going to clear over the next 6 weeks by making some changes and being more assertive, more dominant is the word they're giving me. Okay, what do you mean dominant? So we're not talking sort of domineering, controlling, bullying, but we're saying I'm stepping into my power and I'm absolutely asserting what it is that I want. So if I'm constantly being asked to do extra and it's exhausting me, I'm going to start saying no. I'm going to start saying, no, sorry, I can't do that extra shift. And no, I can't work late. It's messing with my health, and it's messing with the rest of the balance in my life, my family, or whatever. So we want to be saying no, and we're creating something new. Whenever we see the Empress in a money and business and career reading, this is beautiful because this is creating something new. We're sowing the seeds here for something new. And it may take some time for those seeds to come to fruition, but I am holding my belief about them. The Seven of Wands is you here defending your position. See the way he's guarding his door. And there's 6 wands coming at him, which means that, you know, some people are going to be saying, disagreeing with you and telling you to get off your high horse, and you're saying, no, this is what feels right for me. And it's under the health card, the emerald, the heart center. So I'm now protecting me. I'm putting me first, and I'm not going to back down on this. I'm creating something that is more powerful for me. Stand in my power. Underneath that is the Empress. So we're creating something new. Now, for my people that are not working, retired, stay at home, we're looking at here some form of expansion and growth. Some of you are spending, and I know it's winter in the Northern Hemisphere, but we do tend to then go into kind of hibernation mode. And this is a card of saying we need to stretch, we need to get out. Let's get away for the weekend or even the day. Let's get out more. And let's see if we can, for some of you, be traveling overseas, get a bit of sun, get a bit of light. Okay. I'm just listening to what they're saying. They're just saying for some of you retirees, you know, there were plans that you had about when I retire, I'm going to learn this and I'm going to do this. And they're saying that if that hasn't been done, and for a lot of you it hasn't been done, then this is the time to start saying, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to end this struggle of, you know, one day is the same as the next day, and I'm going to start to bring in more creativity and more balance and looking after me more. All right, now let's go to the other deck. That was the Tarot Royale. This is the legacy of the tarot. Tell me more for my Leos, please. Tell me some more for my Leos. Thank you so much. We've got the 10 of Swords, the end of that struggle. There's the Knight of Coins under the Knight of Cups. The 7 of Swords, that's strategy. The Devil with the Sun. Nice. So this is your outcome. And we've got the Hanging Man. So the outcome then, what are you working towards? What are we trying to achieve here? We're trying to achieve the end of this struggle. We've got the struggle here, burdens, responsibility, overworking, exhaustion. We've got the 10 of Swords where it's been stressful. I've been anxious. I've been fearful. But that is coming to an end as I step into my power and I really look at where I want to expand and stretch out. Then I can start to let it all go. The Ten of Swords is the ending of that stress and strain. It's time for it to go. This is a new year. It's 2023. Let's look at what we can do differently. And the Knight of Coins is under Panther Spirit with that power, and the Knight of Cups. So Knights are about action. So nothing's going to change if you don't change it. This is saying a call to action. Take some action about building here for the future. The Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight. He takes time. It's slow and steady wins the race. And we've got that with Turtle. All right. So I'm building something. I'm creating something. I don't expect it to go viral tomorrow. I'm going to work towards it gradually, and it'll build gradually. Like with me with this podcast, I don't expect to get, 100,000 downloads in the first month. It's brand new. It's going to take time to build up a following, like it did with my YouTube. It's taken me 5 years to get to where we are now. Slow and steady. Yeah, I hope it doesn't take 5 years to get a bit of a following going on my podcast, but I don't expect it to hit big overnight. It will take time to build, but I'm putting the work in to create, with the Empress here, something that is going to be of service, that is going to help. And you're doing the same thing here for yourself. So you are building something new that you are having a plan for, a strategy for. The Seven of Swords, when we're talking about money and career and business and finance, is strategy. So is it right to have my investments where they are, or is it time for me to take them and go? The Seven of Swords is always leaving something behind, taking with me what I need. He takes his 5 swords and he leaves the other 2 behind because he doesn't need them. But this is a strategy card. So if my investments haven't been growing the way I want them, maybe this is the time to shift them somewhere else. If my job has been overburdened, over struggle, it's time for me to really seriously be looking for something new. Now we've got the Devil under the Star. So that Devil card is, I can't, I don't have the power. I don't have, they'll say no, and I can't do it. It's feeling like a puppet. Like on this card, you actually do have the Fool there underneath with the puppet strings from the Devil. This is where I believe that I can't make any changes. My boss wouldn't let me, or it wouldn't work, or it's impossible. That's the Devil energy. And this is saying, look, it's under the Star. We can absolutely heal this. It's the courage of your conviction, saying nothing and no one's going to stop me. I can do this. I can absolutely do this. And this is confirmed with the Sun next to it. We've got stand in your power with the Empress, which is abundance and creating and sowing seeds for something better. And the Sun shining on that, saying this will come about, but it'll take a little bit of time. This energy of pushing us forward, Leo, is very strongly for the next 3 months. All right. By the time we get to Aries season and into the new astrological year, most of this will be in place. So you're doing that action now to say, where do I want to be by April? Where do I want to be in 6 months, 12 months? I'm building towards that now. We've got a second message of it takes time, right? The Knight of Coins is it takes time. Third message, because we've got Turtle, slow and steady wins the race. And now we've got the Hanging Man, which is surrender to divine timing and let go, so that you're taking the action, but you're not constantly checking. Is it there yet? Are we there yet? We're saying, look, I'm taking the action. I am working towards this, and it will come about in its right time. You can't rush seeds that you sow in the ground to grow into beautiful flowers. It will grow when the sun shines on it, when the timing is right, when the light is on it. You've got it next to the Sun card. So the more that you sow these seeds and you stand in your power of belief, the more you are working towards that which you want. Now, for some of you, this is in relation to home. Your biggest investment, your biggest expenditure generally is your home, your mortgage, your rent. So for some of you, you are working towards a new home here, where you're shifting your investment from that house to that house. And it takes time to find the right house and for it to go through. But we know that with divine timing, it'll get there. the most important thing, the most important message here for you is that you're allowing that change and you're in your power, that you are moving towards something new. You're not rushing it. And if it doesn't show up in 2 minutes, you're not giving up and walking away. You are holding your conviction. It's happening. I'm going to keep moving towards this, and it absolutely will happen. All right. Let's finish off with an angel card for you. Final message for my Leos, please. If you're enjoying this reading, please do give it a like, a share, and if you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It's completely free and it does help my channel to grow. Thank you. And you have a releasing. I love to see the releasing card when we've got the devil here and we've got these burdens, 10 of swords, 10 of wands. We are releasing all that holds us back. So you can use those words. I am releasing all restrictions. I am releasing all disempowerment. I am letting it go, and I am moving into creating something new that is powerful for me and moves me towards my next stage in life. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you with money and career. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with your February general tarot guidance, and I will see you then. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.